Welcome everyone. It's been a while, but I'm back to playing Skyrim. The goal today is I'm going to get...
For God's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
We're getting land in Dawnstar.
Old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
You haven't guessed this is a Stormcloak territory. That's why this guy looks like a Stormcloak soldier.
The Empire will never take Dawnstar while every last man, woman, and child here draws breath.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask everyone to throw themselves against trained Legion.
Yeah, hello. I just started my stream. I'm on it right now.
Time or consideration.
Too many souls fighting over it. We'll drive out the Empire and be celebrated as heroes when we win.
Jarl's servant.
If we win,
No
this war's gonna
Sovngarde
drag
waits
on
for dusk
years.
cleaners.
I can feel it.
Hang on a minute. You know what? I was thinking about leaving the party, but screw it. I'll stay.
My family has served Skald Felgate's family for generations.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
I have an order of swords
I'm Skald's
and
house,
armor.
Carl. And
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Just gonna let everyone know that I am speaking to someone in a party chat, so I did mute him from the stream so that you guys don't have to hear him, but if you hear me talking at random, that's what that is.
That's right, Dawnstar. My Dawnstar is plagued with nightmares. I haven't slept properly in days. That priest of Mara who came here before you says the Divines will cure us. Well, until they do, I don't have any business to discuss with outsiders. Well, the Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
It will with me on the Stormcloak side.
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
Interesting
Don't bother me
viewpoint.
again unless it's important.
I'm here. If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard. If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
This should be interesting.
About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric's not running a social club. You don't join anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim, or you're not. If you are, then you make your way to Windhelm and talk to the man himself. If you're not, well, friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly.
Buddy, don't threaten me. I'm making commentary on my stream. So if you hear me talking at random, that's what that's about.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking. I'm not a Nord, I'm a Breton, and I have no wish to fight this war.
Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity, the birthplace of honor, and those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Thorin do? He and the Jarls that supported him, they took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody Justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them. At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named. We are the true sons. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false Jarls, and the sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it.
You keep pledging more and more of our guard to the front lines. The way this is going, we won't be able to defend our own borders.
Nonsense. The best place for our men is driving the Imperials back. I will ensure that men from Dock.
Yeah, that's a bit too weak for now.
Opportunity for glory.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people.
By the divines, I'm tired. Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
You do important work.
To drive out the Empire. I'm done.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners. My family has served Skald Felgaif's family for generations.
Adina, can we count on your spells to assist us in this war? The Empire is bound to bring their battle mages against us.
I've told you before, Skald. I have no interest in taking sides in this war. I've no desire to be killed.
What good is a court mage if she refuses to fight? Where's your sense of duty? Don't
I
bother me
didn't sign
again
up to
unless
kill.
The Jarl is
tired.
tired.
But this isn't
Be
over,
mindful of
Medina.
that.
We'll talk again.
Okay, I believe we need to talk to a priest of some sort. Yeah.
What about your family? There must have been someone waiting for you back at the farm, wondering if you were ever coming home.
No, can't say there was. My parents died.
I didn't... When I talked to the Jarl about the nightmares, I didn't get a quest to start. So I have to figure out where this priest... I think he mentioned a priest.
Never. Not until we turn this mine around. Drive Baytail out of business. For everything she's done.
I work steel, weapons mostly.
I wasn't born in... You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town.
Understandable.
He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever.
I want to keep your voice down unless you want to spend time in prison. Or the dungeon, as they call it here. He already said he'd have you executed if you send him a message to General Tullius. He might even do that if you're supporting him, so... Again, voice down.
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
Yeah, I was just there.
My duty is to guard Brina Meredith.
That's the alchemy shop.
Looking to hire a boat?
No, sir, I'm not.
I'm just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
3 times the worth of that quicksilver. And it's back.
Maybe the person I need is in here. The inn. That's a good place to look something.
I submit. Death is highly overrated.
What the heck?
I cannot best you.
Ah, Skyrim.
The Windpeak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar.
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What should I say?
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Damina.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness.
I'm sorry.
I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
That's why I'm here.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
All right.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, She reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return, apart from visions of horror and despair.
She sounds lovely.
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Considering all the problems she's causing here, yeah, that fits. That sounds right.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Lead on, priest. Is there a dragon attack or something? People are just running around in a panic. Either that or a monster wandered in here.
We have been in this land for so long. I have forgotten.
Watching them suffer has been difficult.
I went too far from you.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Take a look at my cape and sword. Man, I love the capes in this game. Glad I got the DLC to I mean, yeah, the DLC for them. It's even cooler as the weapon auras. Okay. And I got jumped.
What the?
Well, this kind of sucks. Didn't expect those spiders to get the best of me.
Follow me. It's this way. It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcrawler Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen at Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Oh, hopefully she'll help. Not, we'll handle it ourselves. I'll pick up the pace, please. I'm gonna quick save in case I get killed here. Yeah, looks like my meat shield went down, so... Shit. Between the poison and those power attacks, those spiders can be dangerous. I'm only level 14 right now, I'm not very strong. So I should be careful in combat.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an Orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the Orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the Miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the Miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both Orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
So in other words, we're going to be fighting insane priests and orc raiders.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
All right. Let's do it. There's his shrine. Let me see what that blessing does. Oh, it makes my healing spells more effective. Cool.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
So in other words...
Behold the Skull of Corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose. For Lady Mara.
Actually, hang on a minute. I need to...
Come here.
Damn it! Freaking can't see here.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Unfortunately, I did not get the spell of light. I only have this spell.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Which personally I prefer the candlelight spell. I'll need to get that spell. Because using a torch isn't gonna work.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Alright, let's try this again. There we go.
That's it? That's all you got?
Still need to get money, so I'm gonna loot these guys.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
It's also better to be a priest of one of the nines than it is to be a priest of a Daedra. So yeah. Also, if you'd stayed here, you'd probably be asleep and insane like the other priests, and we probably wouldn't figure out what was going on. And yeah, it's just better you did what you did so we can resolve this issue, the nightmares.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed.
Okay.
As soon as possible. It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. Time for your final rest. Kill the defilers!
The only one getting killed here is you, buddy. Interesting robes.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Wonder who burned them. The priests or the orcs? Or was it an unintentional result of this place being invaded?
For Dawnstar! Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Oh, nice. That was worth going through all those lockpicks. Now I don't have to rely on mage light. There we go. Oh, it's like mage and light more than using a torch. Especially going to be good for this build.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Oh, there we go. Nah, I'm not gonna waste time reading it.
Yes, my son. Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Going through this requires me to trust this guy.
The laboratory adjoins the library.
But there's no other options.
Find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
We fight to the last.
Don't really want to use that, but better be careful about doing that. I could strike you unintentionally. One of the problems about having party members in this game, it's so easy just to hit them on accident. Do that too many times and they become your enemy. Or worse, you could kill them unintentionally. Oh, I should use a food buff. Drink some mead. I guess I'll have some cheese.
Take heed, and awaken. Never should have come here.
Okay. I got boxed in.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle. Very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Yes.
It'll be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. You find it, bring it to me. Yes, my friend. What is it I can help with? Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Oh, a lot of potions and alchemy ingredients here. I'll definitely help myself. Oh, coin purse. I'm definitely gonna need some money because it's gonna cost 5,000 gold to buy a house. And the reason I didn't accept the house I got a few streams back was because there was a glitch that prevented me from accessing the table, so the crafting table I need to build the house, and I could not figure out how to correct that, so I'm buying a house here instead. I'm hoping it doesn't have the same issue. Actually, as a precaution this time, I'm gonna go ahead and save it.
What is it
the game before I buy anything. And if for some reason I come across another error, like I did with the last house, I'll just say screw it and buy a house in probably Whiterun.
Yes, my son.
But I'd rather build a house from scratch than buy a pre-made house in this, because the building house from scratch is much cooler.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
Yeah.
So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Alright. Here goes nothing.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, You must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Dr. Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
This is your last mistake! Give up while you still can! I'll show you what a real Just give up! You can't win! I'll show you what real
Ah.
Give up while you still can! I'll show you a real fight!
Got lost.
I'll show you a real fight! This is your last mistake! You're a fool!
How do I go from here?
Pray to Stendarr while you
Did I miss something up here? Ah. God, this place is a maze. Nothing much. I'm in the middle of a stream right now.
You won't even live to regret this!
So pay no heed to me randomly talking and not making sense, because I'm speaking to my audience, yeah. Yeah, I'm playing Skyrim. I'm trying to get a house, but I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. Come on, where do I go? This place is so dark. I don't see one way to go from here, and it leads to a dead end. Oh God, I hate this place. Can't do it. Can't see. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Hey, this'll help. Because I just plain cannot see. Where do I go?
I'll bathe in your blood!
Saying I need to go up there, but I don't know how to get up there. I'm playing Skyrim right now. I'm doing the Dawnstar mission to cure the nightmares. I'm in a dream world trying to activate a miasma that'll put the orc invaders to sleep, but I cannot find where to go from here.
You can't beat me!
No. Oh my God. No clear direction.
You're a fool to fight. Wait a second. You're gonna pay!
Oh, there. So easy to miss that. God, this place is so dark. Being in a dream world, I can't activate the light. Here we go. I'm on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, I'm... Okay.
It worked.
Finally figured out what to do.
You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
The path I was trying to find, I need to go through was hidden in darkness. It took me a while to figure out where to go.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Alright.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
I'm actually playing modded Skyrim. I have a lot of mods on, like... I have a mod that gives me a cloak. I have a mod that adds weapon auras, that improves the visuals, even gives me more spells. Yeah, they do on play. Actually, they do. That's one of the reasons why I decided to play Skyrim again on PS4. I actually beat the game like 3 times on the Xbox 360. Yes, and I did it again here. I even streamed it too. But I'm doing I built a second character with the goal of doing certain quest lines and streaming it. Sword Iceblade. Yeah. And I'll remind everyone again, I'm talking to people in a party. So it seems like a story. Oh, I have someone chatting. Yeah, it is a story game. There's a lot of story here. That's one of the draws of this game. And you definitely should try this game. The Elder Scrolls games are really good. My first one was Morrowind. I did enjoy that one, but Oblivion. I never actually beat the game, but I completed a few of the side quests like House Redoran, Fighters Guild, Mage Guild. Then I did beat Oblivion. Oblivion was awesome. I loved Oblivion. And then Skyrim was cool. Yeah, I beat that game twice as a battle mage. No, sadly it is not free to play. You have to pay money for it. Though I imagine it's pretty cheap right now. It's an old game. I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I would wait for a deal if I was you. I mean, I bought a physical copy for around $20, a little over $20. The draw of Skyrim is it has dragons, actual dragons that will randomly attack you.
They're still here. Stop them!
They mustn't lose.
And of course, awesome shouts. Oh crap. Ah! I'm from Missouri. And I got wasted, unfortunately. Oh crap, are you kidding me right now? I really need to save. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, we're gonna have to do all this again. Really?
What is it I can help with?
Oh my god. I'm terribly sorry. I keep forgetting I need to save. Well, if you just join me, I mean, you can see me go through this temple again.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Ah, man. This game doesn't do frequent auto-saving, so you should probably be in your best interest to save often. I forgot to do that.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption. The source.
Yeah. We already been through this. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hang on, need to go through spells. There we go.
Damn it! The priest must have... There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible. There may be a way to bypass it. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking death. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready. Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long. I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on it. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Yeah. I'm also not playing on the standard difficulty. I'm playing on harder difficulty due to being a veteran of the game. So I do need to be more careful in fights. This sucks too. For some reason I thought maybe after I went into that dream world I would have gotten an autosave or something.
It's just up here.
But that serves as a reminder that I have to I need to do some more quick saving. Oh, the game? This is a PS4 4 game. It can be played. Yeah, it can be played on PS5, I imagine. But yeah, you could actually you could also get it on the Xbox 360, but I wouldn't recommend it at this point. Get it on PS4 and you can get mods. You can't do that on Xbox 360.
We're still under attack. I'd sooner curse you.
Though the downside of using mods is you can't get trophies. But mods make this game a lot cooler. You get more access to spells. You can get cool visual effects. I'm actually going to save time because I know it's here. We're going to need this.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now, almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Alright,
What was that?
I can give you a little give you a little backstory of this game. The whole main plot is that an evil dragon black dragon known as Alduin is back, and we need to stop him from consuming the world. Ow, are you kidding me? Damn it! Now we're gonna have to redo this all over. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm terribly sorry. I need... this game can move so slowly. I'm so mad.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Didn't think those guys would take me down. That's the thing. Yeah.
Now, I'll show you the source of the nightmare.
Yeah, I gotta save. If you get this game, be sure to save often.
Never should have come here.
As the game will not save for you, and you'll have to redo huge portions of a dungeon if you get wiped out. Like I'm having to do.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. There may be a way to buy...
Yeah, we already heard this.
knowledge of this temple company. When the orcs have spent the last few days, I'll still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. We mustn't tell. The skull needs to be destroyed.
You're the one moving slowly, buddy. Well, there, I did a quick save.
It's just up here.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna quick save every few battles so that I don't lose too much content.
We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Well, what I mean by that is not lose too much progress in the dungeon. Not content. I can just do that to get the drop on them. I don't care about being cheap at this point because I should already be close to done with the story by now. There we go.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemy. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. Let me tell you. It involves a recipe for a... Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priest... Quite amazing. Sadly, I have yet... as a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be... Those are... Thanks to all of these odd principles, there's quite a lot of debate as to whether it's really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Hope this ain't... I'm gonna try to unlock this again. Here's a sample of lockpicking if you didn't see my first attempt earlier. You have to find the sweet spot, and then it'll open. And this will happen regardless of the level of the lock. It's just harder if you're lower level with lockpicking. That's good. That tome is actually what I need right now. Candlelight. Because it's dark here. Candlelight will light everything up. Right then.
They mustn't stop us.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a... I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid.
Alright, this time, after I find that torpor, I'm going to quick save it. That way we shouldn't lose too much progress if I do go down. Oh. just to let you know some other games I play on the stream. I'm finishing up Tropico 6, which is a city building game, and I'm also finishing up Sword Art Online, Alicization Lycoris, and we'll be doing Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters. I will eventually also stream Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And I've also streamed a bit of Divinity 2 Original Sin. I was thinking about making a walkthrough of that after I complete my current run of the game.
Yes. Son. What is it I can help with?
Oh, cool. I didn't notice that before. I guess it was good that I backtracked. I missed the skill book.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Alright. I'm gonna quick save here.
I'm relieved. So, I've taken... I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any choice if we want to deal with the problem, so let's do it.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands. But
I'm betting this is the priest guy who's been following us around. This guy right here.
The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But, brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you.
Yes, sir.
Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull without loss.
I could be wrong, though. I mean, he did say he fled. Yeah, look how hard that was to find. Like, shrouded in darkness. Okay, move it, orc. Okay, all you guys are real cranky, so you guys need a nap. Too bad by the time you wake up, you'll be insane.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on. I must get to the skull.
Quick saving right here, because this is where I fell last time. Fortify block. Fortify health. Gonna go ahead and activate a couple food buffs. I'll have to make more food because my food buff, a lot of the food I have, the stuff I have isn't really that great. I believe it's mods that allow me to activate food buffs. Yeah, gotta make sure that stays up. I'll finish him off for you. Take that. Take that. There we go, some good stuff here. Yeah, if I power attack these guys, I can one-shot them. Well, they're mages, so
We fight to the last.
you breathe on them, they die, generally.
It's nothing.
Huh?
Gotta renew my lighting. Because as we've seen, this place is dark as hell. Gotta get some money. Hang on a minute. Leveled up to 15. Put a point in stamina so I can carry more. Now where should I put this point? Yeah, these are the skill trees in Skyrim. This is for archery, which I got 2 points in, as it's my secondary. My plan is to ultimately put a couple points in steady hand and eagle eye, as well as put 5 points in there for extra damage. I might do critical shot, but that's not my priority. My priority is two-handed weapons. I could put more points in the block. That'd actually help me out. I'm gonna actually put a point in enchanting, because I want to use that eventually. Alright, Let's keep going. He went down. She went down. There we go.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, he got an orcish weapon. There he is. Let's see. Another. Don't want to go down here, so. And I went down there. Well, I mean, I've been doing the quick saves for a reason. Of course, it's not going to load my recent quick saves. It's going to have me do all this again. Good thing I have quick saves. That guy was hard because he had a better weapon. He was using an orc weapon, which deals more damage than the other stuff I've been fighting. I think a lot of them are using iron.
They mustn't stop.
Drop those steel swords. I'm gonna pick up some other things instead. Guys like using lightning magic. There we go. Yes. Cut him down before it could even do anything.
Time for your final.
Oh my god. I was at full health too. Damn. Maybe I should turn down the difficulty a little bit. I am getting tired of all this backtracking. Oh, good. Now it uses my quick save.
Fight to the last.
Pick all the valuable stuff here. Let me see if my active effects are still up. Got the blessing. Nope, I need to reset those. Eat another potato. And drink some more mead for health regeneration. Well, good thing he got my back there. Overestimated my range.
By her benevolence, you shall not suffer.
Actually, I'll drop these. They're not as valuable as I thought they were. Yeah, the game has carrying limits, so gotta be careful what you pick up. And it's even worse if you play the survival mode in this, which basically has hunger, cold damage, like environmental cold damage. If you stay in a cold environment, you'll eventually die. I had that happen to me one time. Of course, it's not going to happen with this playthrough because I turned off the survival mode. And you have to sleep too. And fast travel's of course disabled. There we go. I'm quick saving here. Some reason he didn't wake up. Nah.
Never should have come here. Awake. And at your best, huh? God, no! Like the bite of a flea.
There we go.
We must end the nightmare.
There's the inner sanctum.
Wait. There, Thorin, you're alive.
Oh, I was wrong.
No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
These guys didn't lose their mind. Oh, crap. This isn't gonna be easy. Alright, Damn it! Literally just got bursted with magic. Okay. Game does this sometimes. It doesn't auto load. Yeah, I've died several times in here. Honestly, I'm thinking about just lowering the difficulty a bit. Might be a... Hang on a minute. Oh, let me get the healing potions over here. You can stay asleep.
Time to... This little game.
We fight.
Come on, block! He literally wasn't even blocking. Okay, I'm just gonna turn down the difficulty because I am tired of dying. I hate to do this, but my character's pretty fragile right now. Even if he has steel armor. And I'm trying to get through this. And yeah, I'm at expert difficulty. There, lower it to adapt. Hate to do this, but I'm tired of being set back every time.
Mine.
Wait. Baron, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
These guys don't seem insane like the other guys we fought. I know I mentioned that before, but I'm kind of curious. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
It's nothing. Termina.
There we go. Nice. Light it up.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Yeah, I don't. Gonna need a free space for that, definitely.
You, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vaermina commands you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. Being a humble servant of Mara, I have little in the way of gold or coin. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and but instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
So much for him turning on me. That's why you don't believe Daedra. They'll say anything to save their ass.
Azura's wisdom.
For some reason he's not activating. So I'll leave him alone. Well, we gained the level and we completed this mission. Wrong way. Took a wrong turn. Over here. That's where I need to go. Alright. That doesn't look doesn't really look cool. let's go talk to the Jarl
The
here.
nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. The storm Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire.
I did that mission because I was hoping to get a house here.
Just a servant of Skald. There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust clears.
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
Role play this a bit. I'm gonna go to the inn and rest. It is middle of night, so no one's out. Maybe I can come back in the morning. Because that was the reason I did that quest line, was to purchase, to gain the right to purchase land here. And I was pretty certain that doing that quest line was what I had to do to unlock the ability to buy a house.
The Windpeak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar.
No,
Me.
you're not the person I need to speak to.
Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I'm sorry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I imagine it's right here. Get a good night's rest after clearing that quest and dying several times.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I plan to spend all the days I got left on the water.
Now let's see. I'm gonna go to the Jarl and see if I can't get that land. Maybe I just needed to wait till morning. Now I'll have to look up what to do. Yeah, in order to purchase houses or land to build houses in Skyrim, you gotta do something for the people first.
I'm Skald's house.
Dumb as you look.
Head of his guard in Dawnstar.
Don't
But it doesn't look like
my only aim is to keep.
doesn't look like that's the case here.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar. Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
That's so weird.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant.
Spoke to everyone. How do I? Who do I go to buy land? I thought it would be the Jarl.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years.
Skald is very vocal about his hatred of the Empire.
Yeah, I noticed. Now I need to figure out. Hang on, I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm looking up how to buy the land online. I thought I had to complete that quest line to do it, but I don't see anything. Okay, I completed Walking Nightmare, but not... Okay, I need to get a favor from him, but he's not letting me speak on the favor. That's another issue with this game, is it's very glitchy.
I'm Scald's housecarl.
No Empire is going to take the Jarlship away from this son of Skyrim. The only reason, as soon as we drive the Empire on the storm, Dawnstar has a history of being the site of
No, it says I need to speak with him and get a favor. But I mean, I already took care of the walking nightmare, but...
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Okay, do I need to wait for a certain time?
To keep the peace.
Oh, hold on, there's a steward. Where is this steward, though? You're not the steward.
Called the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy land plots.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining.
Like, I actually bought a land. I actually wasn't intending to use this land here. I was intending to use other land, but for some reason, when I try to go to the workbench needed to build the house, it's completely covered by the scenery and nature, and I cannot reach it. I've tried reloading the game. I've tried doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it didn't work. So that's the downside about playing these Bethesda games, is that they're extremely buggy.
A family has served Skull Felgate's family for generations.
It says I need to find the steward here. But the steward's not in. Is not in here. Where's the steward?
What's the hurry?
I'm no one special. Just a miner of Swindon.
My duty is to guard Rena Meredith.
Oh, now I see what's going on. I read further, and it says I'm too low level to actually get a house here. 22 is what I need to be at. I'm level 15. So... Yes, sir. So I cannot buy a plot of land right now, which honestly kind of pisses me off. Well, I guess that explains why that's not appearing. Oh, Dawnstar Guard fell.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove it. By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. Until next time.
Yeah. Well, my apologies. I was unaware this that getting the land was level gated, but here we go.
I helped my husband Russ.
Need a dagger.
Also, I need to get money anyway, so
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I'll go ahead and have plans for that. I will sell all this armor I got. I'll sell that.
back if you need steel.
My duty is to guard Brina Marinus.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Oh, I already got it. I can sell that. That's good. I'm not going to really use these, so I'm not going to... Yeah, it says here that enchanting. Choose an item to destroy and learn its enchantments. Like if you see a fire sword, you can destroy that fire sword and learn how to enchant a fire sword on your... Well, a fire weapon of your own. Or combine an item... And yeah, I could show you how that works. This is how enchanting works. You got all these effects, which you have to learn through finding enchanted items and destroying them to learn the enchantment. Then you pick an item, the enchantment you want, and then you pick a soul gem. The stronger the soul gem, the more powerful the effect. As you can see. Soul gems can also be used to recharge enchanted weapons. Fortified. So one good way to make money is to enchant items and then sell your enchanted items. That's why a major goal I have is with enchantments is to put the soul trap, because you need soul gems with filled souls in them to enchant stuff. So, and how you get it is you use soul trap on an enemy, they die, it fills a soul gem, and depending on how powerful the enemy is, the more powerful the enemy, the stronger the soul gem it fills. And I believe it goes from order to weakest to strongest: petty, lesser, common, greater, grand. Oh, and you can name an item if you want to. Hang on. I did the pickaxe because I used the pickaxe to extract ore and jewels like rubies, emeralds, diamonds, stuff like that. Actually, hang on, I left that area too soon. Got 7 petty, 5 lesser. 3 common. Mages usually sell you empty soul gems and filled soul gems.
I served in the Great... Take a look.
But that is a good way to get money in this game, is to fill up soul gems and by attacking enemies. You can't really do it with humans unless you have black soul gems.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
And then enchanting those weapons. And obviously you have to level up enchanting to make more powerful stuff. But never mind that. Let's do a mission. Let's go in that cave and help out that sailor. To level up, you have to increase your skills, like two-handed, block, heavy armor. That's stuff you do in combat, or you can do crafting, like well, there's smithing, there's alchemy, there's enchanting. Once you level up a skill a certain amount of times, you level up. There's no experience like there is in other traditional RPGs. It's you level up by leveling up your skills. And there's no traditional class system. You could literally do everything in this game with a single character if you wanted to. You just have to grind all of it out. And get the right equipment. No, what? How far is... Oh, it's over there. Should be careful. Oh, these wolves aren't doing much. I was worried for no reason. Now, harvester pickaxe. And that's how you soul trap. You also can cast a spell on them from the conjuration field if you want to do that. But if you don't use conjuration, you can just enchant a weapon with the soul trap enchantment. And I'd recommend doing it with like a pickaxe, because you have to carry that anyway. So get more use out of a pickaxe. And unfortunately, it's unlikely I'm going to get to level 22 by the end of this stream. So, sorry about that. I'll probably retitle this. But according to what I read online, it is completing that quest line is a requirement to get a house here. Oh, hang on. You can add that to a favorite. There we go. Frostbite spiders have venom that you can use, that you can put on your weapons to deal extra damage. Yeah, you see the mist coming from my weapon? That indicates an enchantment. Now here's how mining works. You have to find a vein, like an iron vein, and mine it. And on the top left, you'll see what you get. I got 2 iron ores from that. Here's another town, Morthal. This place also sells a plot of land. But I got that plot of land with my last character, and I want to do a different plot of land. Nothing really worth it to me. Actually, hang on. I don't know what I was saying. I could use that stuff. There we go. Oh, there's also diseases you need to be aware of. A lot of enemies you fight, if they hit you enough, you'll contract a disease. This is usually animals, but especially vampires are the big ones. If you contract their disease from them, and if you don't cure it in a certain time frame, you'll become a vampire. And you'll be required to feed off people in order... I think you need to feed off them in order for the sun not to damage you, or to... I'm actually not sure on that. I've never done a vampire playthrough of this game. Well, there's a couple ways that I know of. One is you fight enemy vampires in the world, and as they attack you and damage you, you'll get a disease. If you don't cure it in time, that will turn you into a vampire. Alternately, there's a companion that'll do it for you automatically in the Dawnstar DLC. There's even an advanced form of vampirism that you can get from that DLC as well. Since I will be doing the Dawnstar quest line, I could show you that when I get to it. There's actually a way to cure vampirism once you get it, but at least I think that there's a quest line that does that. And I know there was an Oblivion because I was on the verge of doing it, but I'm not sure if it's in Skyrim or not. I'm pretty certain it is, though. I imagine there would be a way to undo that. Oh, crap. Trolls. Oh, wait, these guys aren't. That's a... Trolls are very powerful. The biggest pain... yeah. See how they're damaging my health. They also they also passively regenerate health if you're not. If you look at their health bar. So the only way to really beat them is to damage them quicker than they regenerate health. Which when I was playing against them on harder difficulties, they were so strong that they were out healing me, my damage to them. The trolls are actually pretty powerful enemies, especially in the early game. If I remember correctly, they do have a weakness to fire, but I'm not a mage, so I can't really exploit that until I enchant my weapon. There we go. Yeah, Oblivion 2, trolls were a nightmare to fight. The regeneration power was just insane. Okay. Where's the entrance to this place? Oh, here we go. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Just got a notification on my email. Yeah. That's 2 I got last month. I'm including yours in that. I actually got one like a day or so ago, and I wasn't even streaming for a while, so someone must saw my content and was like, yay. Also, if you want to see further works, that I've done, I saved up my stuff on YouTube. There's, yeah. Ah, crap. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, look at this. There's like 3 freaking trolls here, and one of them just ambushed me. Turn down the difficulty, I'd be in real big trouble right now. If I was playing this on max difficulty, I probably would have a lot more deaths than I do. Thanks. I mean, glad you think so. I wasn't certain myself about my commentary, but it's good to hear that from someone. I guess I'm doing something right if I have like 36 followers right now. Come on. The early game of Skyrim can be brutal, but it gets much easier at the end when you're so overpowered. To the point where you're gonna want to do the harder difficulties. But early game, you try playing the harder difficulties, you're gonna be crying a lot. Ah, it's not going down. There we go. Ah, the enchantment wore off. I can create the enchantment where it lasts longer, but I need to have more advanced enchanting. Oh, dwarven bow. Actually, I should let you know, in games like Oblivion and Morrowind, you actually got to craft your own spells. Sadly, in this game, you don't really get to do that. But the spells in this game are a lot flashier. There's flamethrower spells, spells that basically allow you to roleplay as Emperor Palpatine. Angry Joe made a joke on that when he did his Skyrim review. And this game allows you to use dual wielding and use both of spells and of weapons. Like you can dual wield swords, daggers. The only downside of dual wielding swords is while it gives you more damage than two-handed, it doesn't allow you to block at all. Yeah, the master tier spells also give a lot of area of effect. Like one conjures a ice storm, a blizzard. Another just does a magical explosion. Another one basically gives you a Kamehameha wave. That's basically what it's been nicknamed. Like Just gives you a whole stream of lightning damage. And it's regarded as the most powerful. There's also cloak spells too, which is good for battle mage characters. Cloak spells didn't actually exist in Oblivion or Skyrim. I mean Oblivion and Morrowind. Yeah. Yeah, that game is, how do I put it? It doesn't hold your hand. You have to, what am I saying? You have to, like, if you get a quest, instead of telling you where you need to go, like, follow the, where the game points you to, like, you see an arrow on my, I think it's on the middle of the top middle. In Morrowind, they just give you directions. I try to follow those directions as best I can and still get lost. That's why I'm glad they just point you and tell you where to go. Because you'll waste so much time just trying to figure out where to go in Morrowind. And of course, the combat is I want to say luck based, because there's because a lot of times you'll actually you'll feel like you're hitting an enemy, but you won't be. Even if you aim right at them, you won't hit them, because it's kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons dice rolling type thing. If I'm understanding correctly. So, I mean, Morrowind's fun, but it doesn't have any fast travel, so you're going to be spending a lot of time exploring and looking around. So be prepared for that. Alright, gained another level. Once I get enchanting to 30, I'll get fire enchantment, and then I'll make my first flaming sword. Not sure if I want to go down that road or not. Oh, I'll get more block. You can actually block with two-handed weapons, so that's definitely useful to me. It's actually better to block with a shield, but you lose damage for that. And I just, it'd probably be better for me to just fast travel. You can actually get married in this game and adopt kids too. It never appealed to me. I mean, I did adopt kids in the past, but not sure if I'm going to do it now.
Just a miner who swings a pickaxe with a drink.
Yeah, they also have chores you can do. Like you can split wood to earn gold.
Beethoven thinks I drink.
Well, what does it matter if I do?
They did mention earlier in the stream about going mining.
I work in the
So you could probably do that too.
I don't buy all that talk about shit. That's the first bit of good news I've had since I set sail a year ago. Here's your cut. Until next time.
Yeah, I got like 750 gold for that. Well, good news is I have enough money to get my own house.
Just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, pretty much a lot of the starting houses, like the earliest one you can probably access in Whiterun, which is over here. Like, Whiterun's one of the first major cities you come across if you're following the story. It's also around here where you fight your first dragon. Your first scripted dragon. It's at the Western Watchtower here. Basically, the whole gimmick of dragons is you steal their power and you use it to power your shouts. And you find shouts by going into tombs. Whole bunch of different shouts too. You can slow time. You can breathe fire. You can do a little fire breath and ice breath. You can knock enemies down or away from you, which is good for range characters. In fact, you can actually get that shout early on.
Ironbreaker mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver mine, and it's head owner.
All right. There we go. Got an upgrade to my bow, the Dwarven bow. I mainly only use archery for secondary. Especially useful if you're fighting dragons because they fly around a lot. If you do the Dawnstar questline, you actually get a crossbow in here, which is cool. There's even a neat bow that you can get that you can shoot toward the air, toward the sky, and it shoots down beaming rays. Oh, there's also shouts that can summon a storm, a thunderstorm, that hits enemies with lightning. It's a whole bunch of neat stuff you can do in this game. Whole bunch of neat quest lines for just about any type of character you want. You want to do a character that does thievery and stealing and all, or even murdering. You got the Dark Brotherhood, you got the Thieves Guild. You want to do a warrior, you got the Companions. Actually, the Companions, spoiler, allows you to become a werewolf. So there's so you can basically roleplay a druid if you wanted to. But I'm gonna go in here. And I'm seriously considering doing that, actually, because I will be doing the Companions quest line. But if you don't want to be a werewolf, you can actually cure yourself of that, though you will have to become a werewolf to complete the Companions quest line.
Oh, do you need a room? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us. Are you joking?
Oh,
just
yeah.
rented a room for me.
Yeah, you can ask innkeepers for work, and that'll give you some miscellaneous quest lines you can use to get yourself up. Also, if you sleep inside a bed, you'll get a perk that allows you to your skills to improve 10% faster for 8 hours.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
My duty is to guard Brina Mer.
So that's the reason why you'd want to sleep. If you're doing survival mode, if you don't sleep for a certain period of time, you'll get tired, which will affect your magicka, which is your mana pool. It'll reduce it, and it also decrease the time it takes to refill. That's another thing about Morrowind. It's really hard to be a mage in Morrowind, and in Oblivion, but especially Morrowind, because you don't actually regenerate health or mana. So if you use up your mana pool, you're done, and the only way to get it back is to sleep. So early game, you're going to be sleeping a lot in Morrowind. In Oblivion, they give you mana regeneration. But another issue with being a pure mage and relying solely on destruction is that there's enemies that can reflect magic damage to you and absorb it, making it real hard for you to be a pure mage. That's why I did a battle mage hybrid character when I played Oblivion. Thankfully in this game they got rid of those enemies. At least for the most part. There might be some I'm unaware of, because I've not done everything in this game. Oh, I forgot. I need to go back to Dawnstar and sell some stuff. Another thing about the dragons in this game, in addition to them randomly appearing, which they do, after you fight your first scripted dragon encounter in the Watchtower, they will do. Like, they'll just come at random and attack you, like in towns and stuff. They also sit in certain areas if you got the urge to fight them, and they usually guard dragon shouts. Like, we just got a bounty to kill a dragon. It's actually in a certain area.
No? Take a look.
Oh, wolf pelts can be turned into leather. Here, let me show you some,
Come back if you need steel.
You have to come over here. Don't worry that she's using it. If you just keep clicking, she'll move. Because you're the main character and more important. Yeah, look at all those... And you get points in smithing for doing that. Then you can come over here. Go onto leather, and then convert that leather into armor and weapons. You could forge your own weapons in this game. No, he hasn't been on.
Most of the guards in Dawnstar carry swords forged from his very smithy.
This is part of a mod I downloaded.
I trained in Hammerfell during my journeyman years. Redguard smiths are second to none.
Oh, that's cheap. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was, but this is actually pretty interesting. I'll go ahead and make this. Sometimes you pick up stuff you don't need. Where? Oh, it should be under books. I have to learn it. Minimarco, the King of Worms. This was actually the final boss in the Mage Guild questline in Oblivion. Fun fact. Also, if a book is really expensive, like has a value of 50 or above, good chance that it's actually a skill book and you should read it to gain a skill point. Pro tip. Is this frost sword under... Oh, there it is. The DLC of this game also gives you light and dark magic, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Let me show you how to... You notice the gray bar in between the damage and the description of Harvester Pickaxe? If that gray goes down, it means the item is drained and you can't use its effects, so you have to keep your weapons charged. And using a better quality soul gems to enchant weapons gives it a deeper pool. Meaning you can use it longer before it drains. So it's always better when using weapons, when you're making weapons, or actually it's always a better idea to use more powerful soul gems if you want to create something for yourself. I would never really use the petty gems unless you want to create weak effects that you're going to sell, or just use them for charging up your enchanted weapon. Always if you want to enchant something for yourself, always try to use a really powerful soul gem, like probably at least a common or above. Also, those shrines, if you see them, sometimes they'll ask you to pay 100 gold to receive their services, but you can use shrines to gods to cure yourself of diseases and give yourself a buff depending on them. Like Talos basically allows me to recharge my shouts quicker. For instance, oh, here we go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Dragons can appear out of nowhere. Sometimes. Then you get the epic music coming and you have a dragon fight on your hand. They either breathe fire or they breathe frost. In this case, this guy brings fire, so... That's another annoying thing about dragons, is after a while they'll go back up in the air. Making, if you do melee mains, that can be a huge pain, so... That's why I have a dwarven bow. But that's how dragon fights work in this game. Sometimes they'll appear in a town you come across. As you can see, they're not to be trifled with. Luckily, I had some help with spiders to distract them. Oh, that one's pretty low. I'm gonna try to soul trap it. There we go. And here's the best part. After you beat them, this is your prize. Also, you will get dragon bones and dragon scales. Those can be used in the late game to craft dragon armor, dragon plate armor, and dragon scale armor. Actually, the dragon bones make heavy, dragon scales make light armor. So it's actually good for you. It's actually a good idea for you to save them. Yeah. I have a lot of stuff on me. I should head back to what I'm gonna fast travel to Whiterun and sell some stuff. I'm kind of debating whether I want to do that mission I got to fight the dragon, or if I want to call it here, because I already completed the mission I needed. Well,
if you wish to hunt with
I did as much as I could. I need to be level 22 to fully complete it, which is going to take a while. could buy this house here. Do have the money for it. It's probably, if it's gonna take a while to get to level 22 to, I'll probably, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Not the ideal situation, but I do need a temporary home. So I can store stuff. Specifically the dragon bones and the dragon scales.
Everything. Take a look.
Because like I said before, it's a good idea to store those so you can make them into weapons later. I mean, not weapons and armor later. You can make weapons too.
Do come back.
Yeah, that's the back of my character. Game does allow you to, if you're just standing like this, allows you to get a full view of your character. Take off my helmet and show you more of my face. I'll even show you all the cloaks I got. Got a black cloak. Got a white cloak. These aren't in vanilla Skyrim, but you can actually enchant these too and make them and put some good effects on them. Still cool to have them. I'm not the best at making faces. When I was in Elden Ring, in order to make a character I actually like to look at, I had to go through a video tutorial. My Dark Elf character actually looks a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I tried to make a good... he doesn't look that bad to me, but... could have made him handsomer if I was better at using that. Then again, since I don't really see the character that much, it's not that big of a deal. Probably keep his face covered with the helmet anyway. I'll go ahead and enchant this. 3% isn't much.
That's a decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Yeah, he has the tutorial for enchanting, so that's why he made that comment. Also, if you have regret for the face she made, you can actually go to Riften and pay 1,000 gold to change your character's face. So unlike in the other game, Elder Scrolls games, you can actually change your character's appearance if you don't like it. You can't change their race though. And yeah, races have perks. Like, I'm playing a Nord right now, and his perks are he gets frost resistance, and he has battle cry, which makes targets flee for 30 seconds. Those are my shouts, not much as I just started. I got Animal Allegiance and Unrelenting Force. I need to go back up. I need to go back up there. I forgot to buy a house. Silly me.
Got some good... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
That's my name. Draconian, I believe is how you pronounce that. Sell these.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the house here, and I'm probably gonna call it a stream since I've at the 3-hour mark. And I can't really buy the house plot of land in Dawnstar until I gain like 6 more levels, and that's gonna take a bit. I may have to do some quests for the companions or the Dawnstar. Raise money. I'll probably have to do that after. I buy this house, but at least I'll have a place to store all the dragon scales and bones.
See you again, my thane.
In my opinion, that's one of the things you do first coming into Skyrim is secure yourself a place to live. Same with Oblivion, actually. Though it's much easier in Oblivion because the cheapest house you can get in the Imperial City only costs 2,000 gold.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Here we go.
Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
You can actually decorate your home too, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just spending this 5 grand on a storage place and a bed. It'll be temporary until I get my plot of land. Since I have to wait 6 more levels before I can take care of that, I'll most likely have another 5 grand before then. I might as well get this this house. And buying a house in a city means you don't have to spend money on an inn. You can there's a house in here. I mean, there's a bed in here that you can use. And of course, this allows you to adopt kids once you make a certain spot for them. Yep, this is the bare minimum. You have to buy more stuff. The area behind there can be turned into an alchemy area, or I think a kid's room. You'll probably... Here's your bed. You also get a storage chest. I can put whatever you want in it. For me, I'm going to put these bones, these ore, to lighten my load. We can put some food in here too. Actually, I might put that somewhere else. I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright. Well. Oh, I already got a house Carl from doing the main quest. And house Carls basically follow you around. Or basically you're... So I got like 2 companions. The one guy in Dawnstar and Lydia. Who is my house Carl. I use Lydia early game for my survival character because she was a really good pack mule. You can give your companions extra stuff and have them carry it, and then you can take that stuff from them and sell it. It's a little hack for you to get more money, and they can help you in fights, especially in the early game when you're weak and you need to power up. Alright, I decided I'm going to go ahead and fight this dragon, and I'm going to end the stream. Because it's been 3 hours. 2 to 4 hours is usually how long I stream when I start it up. Though if I have good engagement, I may go a bit longer, as I want to make sure the people that watch this get a good show. We'll have to retitle this though. I'll probably retitle it the name of the quest I did, and also getting a plot of land in Breeze Home. So let's do one more epic dragon fight, and we'll call it a stream. There it is. Remember to quick save. I'll use steel arrows. Well, that's good. As a Nord, I'm resistant to that. But I have Potion of Resist Frost. I should show... Oh. Come on, dragon. Now this guy's not landing. It's gonna make this drag this fight out. Finally, you land. All right. Oh, that's not good. I'm not prepared for this. This dragon's bad enough. A dragon priest on top of this. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. Didn't realize there was a dragon priest in addition to a dragon. Also, I just realized I don't have enough potions for this anyway. So I'm gonna need to stock up on those. Just a dragon, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Do I still have my... Yes, I do. Thanks for joining me for this stream. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get off now. And thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and have a good day. Bye.